Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Leyton Orient vs Man City in the FA Cup. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So FA Cup time, that means we don't have to think about the Premier League for a while, and thank goodness for that because, wow, I don't want to watch another game in that this season. But it's the FA Cup and anything can happen in a cup competition. But I don't think City are going to win it. I don't think City are going to get very far in it. We're absolutely dire. We are going to go out of it pretty, at some point we're going to go out of it anyway. We're not going to go all the way. So Leyton Orient, are they going to be a challenge? Anyone's a challenge to us right now. We thrashed Salford 8-0 at the Etihad, but I reckon it could have been a different story at their ground because, I think once a crowd gets behind the opposition, I think we start to crumble, and we've seen that at away grounds. We've seen it at the Etihad as well, to be fair, a couple of collapses, but away from home, we often start well. The players go into it knowing they're not going to be able to run for 90 minutes. And you can see that in the opening 8, 9, 10 minutes. When we put everything into it, we put all our energy and we put everything into it. And after that, we just start to slowly go downhill. And then once half time hits, we have a little bit of a thing at the first 10 minutes again, where we have some renewed energy, where Pepper said, don't let your lack of fitness or whatever it is, let you down. So we come out in the second half fighting, and then second half, once it hits like 60-minute mark, collapse. And we saw it again against Arsenal last time out in what was an embarrassing second half, to be honest. And Arsenal could have got 8 or 9 if they had actually even bothered towards the end. So Leyton Orient will cause us problems, and probably going to cause us problems early on because they're going to be well up for it with the crowd behind them, and then they're going to cause us more problems after 60-minute mark, where we're going to be under the cosh for quite a while, I imagine. And Leyton Orient, they were beaten 1-0 out last time at home by Stockport, but they had 66% possession in that game, and Stockport are a decent team. They only got beat 1-0. So I do think Leyton Orient can cause us problems. I think they'll be more of a challenge than Salford were. It's just what kind of City team is going to be put out there. And for me, I think Pep just throws out a few youngsters, and he throws out the new guys as well. I want to see Mamouche in there. I want to see Gonzalez in there as well. Throwing the new defenders. Why not? If it's a competition when Gonz win, he gives a crap. Just throw a few of the youngsters on, and let's see what the new boys can do. Because the first team aren't doing it. This isn't a game for Haaland. This isn't a game for De Bruyne. If you're only going to play De Bruyne once every 2 weeks, or you're going to throw him on for a full game, against Club Brugge, and then playing for like 20 minutes against Arsenal, what's the point in it all? Just don't even care. Just don't even bother playing them. So yeah, let's see what they're all about. And I'd rather do that because the new signings look decent, a couple of them. So yeah, this is their opportunity to shine. But as for us overall, like I said, if we go out here, it's going to be embarrassing. It will be very embarrassing. But we're going to go out of it sooner or later anyway. And would you rather have the week off going forward, or would you rather get someone bigger in the next round, just get smashed 5-1 again? Take your pick. But yeah, I mean, in terms of prediction or anything like that, you can't predict a City game at the moment. I mean, I can. Like I said, I can predict the opening 10 minutes. We're going to start off quite well. Then we're going to tail off towards half time. Then in the second half, we're going to come out again quite fast, and like we got full of energy for about 5-10 minutes. And then after 60 minutes, we're going to be a disaster defensively, attacking wise. We're not going to offer. We're going to offer very little attacking threat after 60-minute mark. And I think teams in the last few weeks when we've got results have let us off of it a little bit, like Chelsea. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. And if Leyton Orient can survive the opening 10-15 minutes with us, and the opening 10-15 minutes of the second half, yeah, their games to be won. And I think they'll be disappointed if they don't get a win in this one. Yeah, what else? That's about it, really. I mean, there's not really much to say. I mean, it's the FA Cup. I'm just glad we're not playing in the Premier League. We know we've got more important games coming up against Real Madrid. We've got 2 of those. We've got Newcastle coming up, Liverpool coming up, United coming up as well, and Nottingham Forest away coming up. Yeah, who cares about this one? I mean, some people will say this is the biggest opportunity we have of winning a competition, and maybe that's true. We're not going to win the Champions League. We're already out the Premier League title race. So maybe the FA Cup is our best opportunity, and maybe this is where the players are going to shine. At some point in the season, from now to the end, the City players have to shine somewhere, because yeah, we're not going to get the Champions League if we don't start performing in the Premier League, and you can't see us getting a win there. So yeah, Are we going to be completely out of Europe by the time this season ends? Well, maybe this is our chance to actually get into a European competition. We'll have to see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Hit like, hit subscribe. Yeah, I think it's an early kickoff tomorrow, isn't it? I think it's like a 12:15 kickoff. But yeah, we'll be watching it. Might do a watch long. Who knows? Keep an eye out on that. And yeah, thank you very much as always. It's been a blast so far this year. Thanks for everything. Thanks for tuning in. And keep an eye out for match prediction scores or score predictions below, because a couple of y'all, they always seem to get them right. Thanks very much. Bye bye.